Hey buddy, watch this.
Hello, Regis Kilbin is the name, and Hearthstone is the game, and this is the Advice Arena where I give you advice on playing in Arena. And this time around I had a pretty cool dual class Arena run that I wanted to showcase. It includes both Priest and Rogue, and it's not the best deck, but the result is still pretty nifty. So let's go ahead and jump into this drafting process as it was recorded live on my Twitch stream. Okay, so we're finally here. After 7 minutes, we finally got Hearthstone working how we want it to work. Sorry if I missed your chat during all that, guys. Feel free to say hello again, and I'll try to catch you this time around. I certainly don't want to leave anybody out on the greetings this morning. Like, hey, Rachel said, I don't think I said hello to you. I'm sure there are more out there. As chat starts to populate for me once again, I had to refresh my stream. But let's jump into this run. As you just saw, I picked Priest and Rogue as my options. We've got the Hearth Arena companion app loaded up here. You guys can see it on stream, thankfully. And that'll guide us with our picks. We might, disagree with Hearth Arena from time to time, but mostly we'll use this to get some good cards. And the first pick, of course, Holy Fire looks pretty good. Removal and a little bit of life gain as well. Never hurts. Frozen Crusher is a big old statted dude, kind of like Corrupted Healbot. I don't hate Mindbreaker, though. It's tough, but big guys are good. I like Nerubian Prophet here quite a bit. If you get that in your opening hand, it can be a game-winning kind of play when it's 0 cost. I don't like any of these very much. This just doesn't do anything. Assassin's Blade with Priest, of all things. That is kind of weird. We will have some heal with Holy Fire, I guess. Lotus Assassin, 5 mana, 5/5 with some upside is nice. I think I'll take this. A little tempted by Shadowcaster, but we don't really know if anything there will work. This one's just self-sufficient, right? Ooh, speaking of Lyra. The problem with Lyra at Arena, right, is that there just aren't very many spells to set her off, and they're not very cheap. Like, Lyra's great in Constructed because you know you have consistent cheap spells. That doesn't happen in Arena, so the Black Knight is really just better as a removal option. There's always taunts in Arena, and this can be a huge swing. So we'll grab the Black Knight. I think that's fine. I like Big Time Racketeer here. Hearth Arena is a little torn, for some reason emphasizing Deadly Poison, perhaps because of a synergy with Assassin's Blade, and probably thinking that we need some low-cost cards sometime soon. But we'll have time to get low-cost cards. It's only draw number 7 here. I think Big Time Racketeer is just... I don't know, though. We do have the Hero Power as well now, and Assassin's Blade. Like, this is always going to be a 3-attack weapon. I guess Deadly Poison's actually pretty good here. If you hit the Assassin's Blade, it's nuts. Otherwise, it's still solid. I think I like Assassinate here. Just good. Single target removal. Lyra is bad. You can't silence her reliably. Oh, waving. You're going to get yourself banned. Cabal Shadow Priest is fantastic. Of course, stealing your opponent's stuff is really, really good in Arena, as it turns out. Draconid Operative, probably the pick here, just because it's a 5 mana 5/6. We're unlikely to hit dragons and activate it, but still, just a solid minion for its cost. I like... Well, I was going to say I like Divine Spirit and Northshire Cleric. Hearth Arena is not in love with Divine Spirit, I guess. I think it's just a cool little buff that allows you to trade into the board nicely. And cheaper than Power Word Tentacles, for instance. But I think I like the Northshire Cleric the best, actually. Oh, although we don't have our hero power. Oh, no. Northshire Cleric's terrible. Of course, we don't have the Priest hero power. So that's garbage. The problem with Power Word Tentacles is we don't really have a lot of cheap minions right now. The problem with Divine Spirit, of course, it doesn't increase the attack value of a card. I guess since I don't know that much about any of these cards in this scenario, I'll just default to Hearth Arena's advice. And we'll take the Power Word Tentacles. I think this is going to tell me to take Banshee, but I'm nervous about it. Although we do need to start drafting for Curve. This is kind of silly. Every card we have is 5 and 6 mana. So Banshee should be okay. A lot of people get scared by this card, but I don't. I like Backstab here. Cheap, early removal, combos nicely with our weapon. That should be good. Card draw won't be that relevant. Plague Scientist here is probably my pick. Just, again, early removal. Priest of the Feast, again, is going to be hard to work with. We just don't have that many spells, so Plague Scientist feels pretty good. I think I like Healbot the best here. Shadow Essence is kind of the same thing as a Healbot, right? But more expensive and less stats. And it's unlikely to get a good effect that matters. Bartender is the choice here. We need some 2-drops desperately badly. Shadow Pain, 100% the pick here. It's a pretty solid card. I think I like Lotus Agents here. Shadow Madness getting the slight edge for the 4-drop consideration. I think that's actually a pretty important consideration. Yeah, we have a ton of 5-mana cards. We do not need more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So Shadow Madness does make more sense. It's a fine card, too. If this was a noticeably better card, I think we'd take it, but it's not that much better, so Shadow Madness it is. I like that. Sinjin Shieldmaster looks good here. We need some more 4s. Oh, they need to get an edge to Holy Nova. I don't know. It's AoE, which is valuable. Of course, AoE is always premium. And Arena. I guess it's too good to pass up. One last 5-drop. It's the last one no matter what. Can't take any more. Midnight Drake. Is it worth taking for the operative? I wonder. I don't think so. It's so unlikely to hit, and the card draw is not that important. This is a 2-drop, which we desperately need. Also the best card in general, because this can backfire a lot. It could be like a 2-4. I don't see any particular synergies here, but you never know. We could Shadow Madness something and use it to trade with the Crazed Alchemist. There's possibilities. Embrace Darkness. I kind of hate this card, but we don't have any Corpse Taker synergy, right? There's no Divine Shields yet. There's no Wind Fury and no Lifesteal, so Embrace Darkness it is. Mind Control is probably the pick hero, but we've got a very heavy-handed deck already. It's scary how much late game we have. So this we just have to start drafting 2-drops after this. 2s and 3s. Acolyte of Agony looks solid to me here. I think I like it even better than Bloodfin because we do have the hero power, which is board-centric. Unlike Priest normally, like you can play this on 2 and not feel bad. So filling in that gap on 3 feels more valuable to me. The lifesteal is probably not particularly relevant, but just a body on 3 is worth something. Playing on curve is relevant with cards like Plague Scientist too. Just having stuff out all the time becomes great. I'm going to take this against the advice of Hearthrena. I guess I take the Worgen Greaser here. Hearthrena agrees. It's a terrible choice, but the best of those options. Fallen Sun Cleric here is probably slightly better than Assassinate just because we have so much removal and so much late game. Can we really get by without more? The problem with this is, though, it's only good with stuff on the board, and we don't have any early game. So it just doesn't help. Like, you play a 2-1 on 2, and that's not very good. Alright, like I said, last 5-drop. The last one! Sure, another 4-drop that's terrible. This deck is really, really broken. I think I like either of these. I don't really care. Eartharena likes Amani Berserker better, so we'll take the Berserker. It's cool for me. I guess we take the Bog Creeper, even though we desperately need a cheaper card. This deck is so late game oriented. Archer's Veteran looks okay, just because it's cheap. And you can't dirty rat. We gotta take Shadow Visions. At least this gives me a way to spend my mana. There's not much we're gonna be looking for. Maybe a clutch Assassinate, maybe a clutch Backstab, that kind of stuff. It'll be good. It'll be fine. So, we have the most late game oriented deck ever. Oh boy, this will be fun. If we can get to late game, we're going to be just fine. But we got to get there. We're going to need some clutch Nerubian Prophets. We're going to need big swing turns. We're going to have to line things up for Holy Nova, etc., etc. Oh boy, 70.9. It's a solid tier score. We did get some good cards, right? Black Knight was good. Well, Shadow Priest is good. Holy Nova's good. Assassinates are good. But just the curve is very unusual and awkward and unfortunate. So we'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. Let me catch up with chat now, guys. I'm sorry I focused on the draft there. Let me catch back up. What is that thing with Reno, Elise, Brand? I don't know what you mean, Vladion. You mean League of Explorers? I'm not sure I understand your question. Catching up. Maybe I missed the context. Hey, Slide Moss. How's it going? Hey, Suburban Surgeon. How's it going? Oh, guys, if I missed anything important, again, feel free to chime back in. I'm happy to read your question or comment now that I'm a little more caught up. Hey, Cathiel. Cathiel says, I won't be able to stay for long as I have to start my new job soon. Congrats on the new job, man. Good luck. Hope you have fun. I do not trust that 70.9 for this deck. Me neither. I think this deck is worse than a 70.9, right? The tier score is just an average of the cards. It's not about the consistency of the deck or the curve of the deck or the synergies of the deck. that kind of stuff. So don't trust every time Hearth Arena says to pick Millhouse instead of Onyxia. What happened? Turn 2 Ultimate Infestation. Yeah, you can't always listen to Hearth Arena, that's for sure. You have to use your discretion sometimes. Millhouse, I don't think, is ever a good pick. I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Because spells are less consistent in Arena, and a lot of the spells people do take... Oh my god, are you serious? The combo! That is such a good combo. Oh my god. Mage Hunter, we're gonna get burned in the face so hard. Oh boy, this hand too is just incredibly awkward. This is a cool combo, but I don't think it's gonna work. What is the secret? Venom Strike or Cat, probably? I'm guessing Venom Strike or Cat. Well, he's just gonna keep chipping away at everything. It's great news. We're gonna lose real fast. We did hit a good curve, but unfortunately he coined a secret into a Medivh's Valet. Something I've never seen before, because you never see Mage and Hunter together. Pretty cool, though. What an opening hand. What a mulligan there. Hey, the Dank Mim. It's a bit like the Dank Meme, but it's the Dank Mim. Hey, Crystal. CHS. How's it going? Okay, so that could be good. This has got to be Freezing Trap, right? Like, there's no way you leave that up if it's not freezing. The question is, do we want to keep this alive to play into Cabal? I don't... It's actually an argument to be heard. But, I mean, we just put more stats out onto the board if we do it this way. I guess we'll do this just for Cabal. Let's see what this is. Venom Strike like we suspected.
Aha!
That's actually even better with Cabal, so we'll go ahead and trade here. Just get max value out of this thing. He trades a 1 health dude in. We steal the Venom Strike dude. And we're in an okay spot. We've probably swung it off. Especially if he has like a weak turn here. If he like 3-drop hero powers or something, we're good to go. Stone Dome Defender is pretty weak. That's completely fine. This is going to be an insane turn 6. The real problem right now is health total. Can we survive against this dude's onslaught? Because he has hero power plus weapon right now. I mean, that's 10 damage over 2 turns alone. We're down to 15. We have Holy Nova and we have Holy Fire. But neither of those are in hand right now, so it doesn't really help much. I don't think we have a reason to use the weapon charge just yet. We'll hold on to it for now. I would think to play Bartender and Visions there. Instead of... what? Instead of the weapon? We need to get the weapon active as soon as we can while we have time to do it. I'm not sure when you meant. Maybe instead of the Rune Forge? Oh, you probably mean instead of the Rune Forge. I don't know that we had both yet, but even if we did, I think just playing on curve and saving the stuff for later, when we know what spell we might want off this, is way more valuable. So right now, we don't really know what spell we would want. Like a Holy Nova, for instance, at this point could be pretty good. What else would we want? Anything? Not really. No, well, we're going to do it now and see what we get as an option. I guess Holy Nova is solid. It's not perfect, but it heals me a little bit more than anything else, which is nice. And it heals my minion too. I guess we actually take this one off the board as opposed to killing this one. Not sure that it matters. Probably doesn't matter at all. We leave a 2-1 up or a 1-1 up. This makes the Holy Nova look a little better, but it's really not materially very different. We leave a 1-2 up, I guess, actually. Does that matter? Do we even Holy Nova then in that scenario? Like, is there a reason to actually Holy Nova, or do we just friendly Bartender and do this? I think we just do this. I don't see a reason to Holy Nova. The deck in the early game will win as many Mustaches as Bolster Warrior did in the past. Mustaches. I think you mean matches, yeah. Maybe. Ooh, Dude, that's going to be a good Plague Scientist. Oh boy, that's going to be a real good Plague Scientist. Do we have a good combo card? Oh, maybe we just Assassinate instead. I think that'll make him even saltier. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I don't really want to use my weapon charges to hit minions very often, so I'm going to go ahead and hit his face with these. For now. If we can get to turn 9 successful, or turn 10 successfully and steal a big dude from him, we got a shot here. Or if he goes wide with the board. Man, I really thought about trading in this one instead of this one to make it more likely that it lived. But in my head, I said there's no spell that makes a difference. 2 damage spell, I didn't think it mattered. So I went for the extra damage instead, and now I super duper regret it. Man. Oh, that's a mage secret. I was thinking hunter secret at first. I guess we'll get counterspelled. It's fine. We don't have anything else to do, so... We need to burn the counterspell. Oh, it could be vaporized, too. Crap. Maybe we just hold. Maybe we test barrier. Barrier, okay, cool. Woo! Can you agree that Spreading Plague is the most busted Knights of the Frozen Throne card in Arena? No. I cannot agree with that, because the data suggests otherwise. It actually doesn't have that great of a win rate in Arena, which I know everybody's going to come out of the woodwork and say, but you only play it when you're behind. And yeah, that's true, but if that's the case, it's not impacting your deck, and it's a dead card in your hand a lot of the time. So, I think it's good in Arena, I just think it's the most busted card ever in Arena. There are better cards with higher win rates for Druid in Arena. In Knights of the Frozen Throne. Is what I'm getting at. And the reason for that to me is that because the 1/5s just don't trade effectively, they don't... Oh my god, did he... Oh, okay, at least he had that in his hand. I thought he got it off the dude. It was going to be real salty. There it is, guys. Our mind-controlled target. Oh, boy. These plays are just great, guys. Great plays. Okay, so not eye for an eye, not whatchamacallit. We're probably just dead. Because our hand is just actual garbage. Hey, Hearthstone from Murloc / Carvin Boom. How's it going, dude? Curious you're on YouTube and not Twitch, but hello. I didn't mean to bully anybody, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're dead. Pretty tough. That's what we feared would happen, right? Just get smorked out. It happened. We would have been dead no matter what they read. I think we're at 7. So in other words, like, well, Holy Nova would have technically kept us alive, but that felt like such a bad play to me. I think you still lose the game in that scenario. Is it too late to redraft? Yeah. Hey, Mysterious C. Hey, Borsuit, if I didn't say hello. Hey, Ordulops 007. Markiplier is streaming right now. Interesting. I didn't know he streamed at all. Cool. Does he play Hearthstone? But Sam, I didn't mean to like discard your opinion or anything regarding Spreading Plague. I think Spreading Plague is an annoying card for sure, no matter what. I think it's one of the most annoying cards in Arena, and any format, for that matter. But I don't genuinely think it's one of the most busted. Just very annoying and unfortunate. But the difference is, and I think I started this thought, but I never finished it, so let me go ahead and finish this thought. The difference is in constructed Spreading Plague, you have ways, like once you've annoyed your opponent and stalled out, you have ways to capitalize on that. Like you can play a ton of stuff and swing the board back in your favor and start to win the game. That's less likely in Arena. It's harder to come back in Arena. There's no big board clears, there's no giant Jades coming, you know. It's like 1 or 2 minions at most. So if your opponent's super far ahead, which is the only time Spreading Plague becomes really powerful, they tend to stay pretty far ahead, right? Like they don't just suddenly lose because you played Spreading Plague. They still are able to apply pressure. Like, yeah, you slow down their minions for a turn or two, but on the whole, you're still typically going to win that game if you're ahead and your opponent's Spreading Plagues. Most of the time. Okay, I think we'll just... Well... Yeah, I think we'll just ignore that. We've got so much damage right now. It doesn't trade particularly well into my board. He does have heal hero power, but... With Holy Fire in hand, that's 8 damage right now going face. He has to do something magical here to stay alive. Trade Holy Nova would put him to 12. We'd still have it. I don't see how you win this game. This game went very differently than the last one. Darkshire Alchemist. Is that enough? 9, 12. No, it's still not enough. We're just going to ruin this guy's dreams. Jeez. That was fast. That was a quick one. That made up for last game a little bit. That poor guy. The Smort Priest. Hey, a 4-4 on 3 and a 5-5 on 4 are pretty good. It's pretty good plays. A dude just ratted me in Arena on turn 2. He got out a 2-2, never punished. Oh, that sucks, man. Yeah, you're probably sitting on like a 6-6 or something, and he just got lucky. I hate that. Hey, Dr. Love, it's going well, man. How are you doing? Your name is so hard to read for me in the dark mode of Twitch because it's black. I have to like highlight you to figure out who you are. It's virtually impossible to see you otherwise. Hey, Krispy Kreme Diet. Hello again, dude. Hey, Sam Brownie. Hey, Not Bronze. 3 or 4? We'll keep the 3 here. Hope all of you are having an extra sweet day. Nice. I love when your name matches with the puns in your sentence. That's great, Krispy Kreme. No worries, Dr. Love, dude. It's not a problem. I think you should choose the color that you enjoy. It's not, clearly it's not an issue. I figured out who you were. I read your name. It's all good. It's an interesting little mini game for me, a little puzzle, little highlight mini game. I gotta find you and highlight you to figure out who you are. Why didn't they change Holy Fire to have Lifesteal? I don't know. I guess they wanted it to always heal 5, as opposed to occasionally healing for more. I'm not sure though. Seems like it could just be a lifesteal card. If they're going to be consistent with their keywords anyway. That was actually a total accident. Sure it was. Sure, you're a pun master and you're over here telling us it's an accident. Well, Dr. Love, I could probably remember that you're the invisible person, but occasionally other people with dark names also appear. So then I'd feel really bad saying like, oh, look. It's Dr. Love. But then it's not really you, see? That would be an issue. Okay. It's kind of annoying, honestly. We're just playing on curve, though. Trade, Acolyte. Plague Scientist, not particularly helpful here. We need something to do soon, though. This is not going to matter next turn. Because we don't want to use this on like a 3-drop, you know? We could backstab Blade to activate it, but doesn't feel very good. This is just the Divine Shield dude! That's his whole thing. He is the Divine Shield dude. I don't think we backstab still. I just don't see the point. Since this dies to a trade on board, I think we'll flip it. It's not great to flip, you know, because clearly 3 attack is better than 1. But it's good to be alive because of Plague Scientist. Like, we want it to live, right? More than anything else. Because it becomes a major threat for us if it lingers on the board some. This next turn is going to be an iffy one. We need to hit Cabal Shadow Priest soon. Not on this guy, but if we have to, hey, it's a target. Whoa! He just defiled me! What? That's a little weird, I'll be honest. That was not something I expected. Okay. Assassinate looks like the best to me here. killing this kind of removes my ability to play Cabal Shadow Priest, but I think we're alright. This is so weak. But it might actually be very good. But we have multiple ways to kill a big thing is the problem. So it's like, what good does this actually do me right now? I don't think so. I think we'll just rewind it. Such a weak board going into turn 5. That Defile, I don't know, man. He attacked like he kind of thought it was going to go off. I'm not sure what happened there. Like, you know, he thought like he attacked almost as if, oh my god. Don't have a good way to deal with all that. I mean, I can kill a lot of it. We can just take one, backstab one, trade into 3. We can actually clear the board, but is it worth it? This is like the world's weakest Cabal Shadow Priest, but it's okay. The thing is, like, he does have Spikered Steed, so part of me wants to clear the board. Just be ahead, going into 6. It's like there's no way he expects that to happen. Just to be super duper safe here. He did not expect me to be able to kill all those without an AoE. It's kind of crazy that we could. I don't love that we use so many resources to kill that one card, but... Ooh, Vine Cleaver. More little dudes coming. Gosh. Wow. Interesting attack when you know I have ways to kill both minions. Huh. I like it. It's gonna get really punished, though. But I think it was Brave. What does that signal? Like a Mortal Coil? That he just didn't have the mana for yet? What does that signal? Why is he doing that? Yesterday on ladder when I was playing my Cthulhu Warrior, I played the 2/3 Cthulhu card, yeah. My opponent Holy Smited it and then coined and healed it back to full health. Not quite what was planned. That is a very weird play, Waving. I cannot think of a reason for that to ever be a play that actually happens. Am I brave enough to embrace darkness that? We take 8 damage. I don't think it's worth it. We could actually die to it. I don't think we want to. I think we're just going to play it straight here with the Assassinate and hit him really hard every turn. We have so much damage available with Holy Fire that it's just not worth. Because, you know, he could do some kind of shenanigan with Blessing of Kings and just kill me outright. There's no reason to risk. We're so far ahead. This plus this will be lethal. This plus this won't quite be lethal, but will get me real close. We can push through a taunt with Plague Scientist. Avenging Wrath. Wow. There's no way that clears, right? Oh, he's going to have to face tank it. That's okay. Holy Fire will seal the deal. Adapt incoming. It's always scary, yeah. Exactly, like adapt. Well, yeah, you could adapt for +3 health and then Crazy Alchemist, you know, there's all kinds of stuff that can happen when you leave a Wind Fury dude up. Well played. This Holy Fire has been clutch so far for securing the win. I like how much damage it's providing. Boom. 2-1. Not bad. I kind of think this is only like a 4 or 5 win deck right now. So it's good to get a couple wins under our belt. Elliot, what's that thing next to your name? I need it. Yeah, what is that, Elliot? That says GLHF Pledge. Good luck, have fun pledge. I don't know what that means. Is that like a donation thing? Readers, I don't know if you remember, but I asked for your RNG blessing 2 days ago to get to Legend. I finally did it, so thank you. Nice, F-Dizzle. I'm happy that you stopped by to say thank you to me, but I think you know the truth, which is that you did it. I had no influence. So congrats, man, on the hard work and the skills and all that fun stuff. Well done, of course. This is really important for us to get. Let him win. No, thank you. I need the wins. I'm greedy. 2 wins. Didn't think we would even get that. Nice. Thanks. I appreciate the vote of confidence. It was the useless Defile, maybe. It was a pretty tough Defile. Yep, Happy Hell is in. I agree. Regis, could you play some games of that Budget Priest combo deck you made in one of your videos? Budget Priest combo deck. I don't know exactly what that means, Time Warp. But it sounds like I already played some games with it, for the record. if I made a video on it. I probably won't do that today, Time Warp, but why do you want to see that? Like, is there, like, you want to see combo stuff? Like, what's your end goal there? Just wanting to see that particular deck, to learn it, or... I'm curious why you want to see it. Yeah... I kind of like this when it gets really cheap, since we sort of have a play anyway. Yeah, we'll wait till it gets super cheap for the swing. He means your budget deck from Unguro. Oh, okay, interesting. Well, that's kind of... I don't think a lot of people would want to see that one right now. It's a bit old school at this point. I appreciate the suggestion, though. You can link anything random. You're fine, man. Whoa, no! Oh, no, poor guy. Saw the shame concede today. That's sad. We saw a shame concede. He, I guess he thought that that was gonna buff it to a 4/4 and that would be worth the trade. And, honestly, in the past, I think it would have. I think based on the new order of operations changes that were introduced recently, that's the only reason that didn't work. Regis, please notice me. I did notice you, Carvin. I actually called out specifically your YouTube name and said, that's funny. I'm surprised you're not on Twitch. It happens. I promise. Yo, F-Rod, you're back, man. You're back to troll some more. Although, last time you were here, I feel like you just didn't troll. I didn't know why. It's like we weathered your trolling storm, and you decided not to troll any longer, which is nice. For some reason, Twitch isn't letting me change the video quality down from 1080, so it looks like I'll be enjoying the audio for now. Huh. I didn't do anything differently, Rachel. I do know that technically, I guess, like the transcode options for that kind of stuff is really only always guaranteed for partners, I think. And I'm not a partner, right? I'm just an affiliate. So it might be that for whatever reason... I don't know why, but for whatever reason, today it might be too crowded or not available or something to allow me to bump it down. But I'm sorry, I wish I knew. I actually recently reduced my bitrate, so the video should be less demanding for people in regards to internet and quality and all that fun stuff than it used to be. Even less than normal. I don't really think it helps to get the Banshee out there. Because it wouldn't be able to apply a ton of pressure. It would trade into a 1/4, right? So getting it out of turn really doesn't seem valuable to me. Because this plus my weapon are still going to trade just fine into the 1/4. So we can wait and just play it on curve. Could also coin out something like this Lotus Assassin. Or actually we could coin out a Power Word Tentacles. Does that really do anything? I don't think so. Let's just go ahead and get the Banshee down. Thankfully, we have a lot of our best cards in hand. Oh, whoops. Whoops, forgot about Lifesteal. Listening to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time is confusing because they aren't synced. Yeah, they have like different intake times, right? Like some are faster than others, etc. We don't have any dragons, so this doesn't really matter which of these we play. I guess we'll play this one first. Has slightly more stats, right? Oh, what did we lose? Shadow Vision's Backstab. That's actually not too bad at all. Shadow Vision's Backstab and... what was the other card we lost? Did it say? Nerubian Prophet. Okay, that's fine. This thing will die soonish. Oh, whoa! He actually got the charge on it! What a baller! Oh my god. He's too good! I've never seen that. No, we did it the other day, actually, ourselves. Alright. I ain't nothing but a hound dog. Hey, Regis, I'm back again. Hey, Tie Pirate Man, how's it going? Just gave my new 1-week, 2-year-old cat named Moki, it's a good name, a bunch of catnip, so I'm watching you and seeing what she's gonna do. Wow. Oh, I don't mind that too much. She used a lot of good stuff on that single minion. That's a bad minion. That honestly feels pretty good to me. Use a volcanic potion on it. It's such a good card in Arena. The real problem with this game is that he has 9 cards in hand and he has life tap, so we're never going to outcard advantage him. We have to make each of these cards incredibly valuable. It's going to be hard. Especially with Hex and bajillion other kinds of removal. Whoa! Crazy plays. I like it. I wish I had a silence. I think this is a good turn. Well, no, the weapon has charge. It's actually better to develop the weapon on a turn when... Because, I mean, this only affects the minions that are already on board, right? It's not like an aura effect. But what do we play here that really makes sense? The problem is 5 and everything else don't add up very well. Like, we could play an Archer's Veteran on this, but why? Well, the Archer's Veteran does threaten the Burlock, I suppose.
Speak your peace.
Just to get some stats out there. Pretty good turn from him, though. I mean, honestly, though, freezing it wasn't totally necessary because we were only going to be able to attack. He doesn't know this, but we weren't going to be able to get much value out of that attack anyway. Maybe some face damage if we committed to like a Shadow Madness or something, but very unlikely we were actually going to get value out of the attack. So I'm kind of glad he froze it. Just wish we had a silence. We're already starting to make and decorate Christmas cookies. We got to get through Thanksgiving first. You got to make some turkey cookies or something. Not flavor-wise. Oh my god, the Shadow Madness! It's not that good is the problem. We can't really do anything with it. Wow, how much damage can we do? We can Shadow Madness that. The problem is Assassinate does... Oh my god, wait. Is this lethal? No, we don't have enough mana! Because we could Shadow Madness Power Tentacles, take it up to 11 health, and then Crazed Alchemist it for 22. But we don't have enough mana for that. We could still do 14, 21 damage if we want. We almost have enough mana for that. Is it worth leaving it on board just to make that play? Is it... Because next turn we would have 11 mana. That's 9, 11 with the coin. I think we're going to try to cheese it, guys. Does he kill this, though, with it? I don't think he kills this. Let's play this instead to kind of juke. This is so risky, because we could just be dead. This is so risky for so many reasons. But I don't think we're going to win this game long. That's the thing. Like, we're so far behind in cards. I think we need to win right now. And I think this gives me my best opportunity to win right now. So we'll see. We already had Thanksgiving. Oh, you stupid Canadians. I forgot. I forgot. You don't have any major holidays. So you probably get a pass on the Christmas stuff then. Hey, Ender Slicer Man. How's it going? I have noticed you. Don't worry. Are we gonna die? Are we dead? That's the only thing I'm worried about, is being dead. Otherwise, this is gonna be nuts. Oh my god, I don't think we're dead. Oh no! No! My dreams! No! Not my dreams. Not my dreams. A grave mistake, that's kind of shady. Why would he say that? That's a little weird. I don't like him saying that. That scares me. Alright. Grave mistake. That's a little shady. Look at his name. Shady. There's a little shady kid here. That's a little... I never want to accuse people of sniping, but the fact that he said grave mistake is a little strange. Like, what? He didn't make a mistake. Maybe he meant getting a Cthulhu, but that's not that bad. I don't know. It's just a little weird that he said grave mistake. Like, he knew I was planning something and he, like, countered it. So he's like, oh, that's a mistake, buddy? See ya, dude. Assassinate, trade, Frozen Crusher. Looks fine. Did he evolve something here? No, he just played those. Okay. So we have how much damage next turn? 13, 16, plus 2 is 18, maybe 3 here. 21 damage, so he's still not dead next turn. At Shady Kid 115, show yourself. Is he here? There's no way he's actually here. There's no way. No, I don't think so. I think he maybe just meant the Cthulhu. That's my real belief. It was a little shady, but...
The choice is mine alone.
Can you think of a Swashbuckler replacement in Tempo Rogue? It's pretty good for a couple reasons. It synergizes really well with your South Sea Captain. That's one of your strong cards. It gives you resources, which is very powerful. So, it's tough. Oh my god, Twisting Nether! That is a tough one. That's a pretty tough one. That's a good draw, though, at least. Do we need the health now? I don't know. He hasn't killed me yet. What's he going to do to kill me now? Evolve into a charged Devil Sword or something? I don't think so. Let's just play these dudes. We're going to kill him soon. I know that it's kind of risky giving him a card that he could potentially heal off of. But also, this should give me close to lethal next turn, right? 9, 12, 14... This is a buff of 4, so we should have 18 damage next turn. If this lives and everything. If everything lives. Corrupting Mist is fine. Freeze an enemy is not so great. That's going to cost me a lot of damage. Prince Valinar? You're kidding me! Wow! Wow! That's some garbage. We still have so much damage. 7, 8, 9, 12, plus 3 is 15. Oh my god, if we didn't have to kill the Doom Guard, there's no way to get there, right? There's no way to like buff this or anything, or buff this, or no. Oh, we have to kill the Doom Guard. Which is, by the way, just garbage. We're going to steal the 2-2 and heal the... Or no, well, yeah, we should steal the 2-2. That's still fine. It's 9, 12, 14. Oh, man, that is annoying. The fact that he got a charger really changes the rate of my plays, right? Like, it's... He's gonna heal for a ton here. I still have to use this weapon though, because I can't use it to hit a minion, so we might as well just... Alright, so 6, 8, 10. 2 turns we could get there. That's tough. 2 freezes. Those Burlocks were MVP. Man, that shady evolve. That's really rough. It's a good play. I mean, I don't think it was that suspicious. Just that was our out. Like I said, I think we really needed to hit that crazy play with the Shadow Madness. GG, I was the grave mistake. Well, hello, Shady Kid 115 in chat. Interesting that you are here. That's interesting. That was a grave mistake, appearing in chat. I don't think chat's too happy with you. You might get some hate. We'll see how chat reacts. That sucks, feels bad, man. Thanks, Guts, for dinner, man. I appreciate it. It did suck. Pretty tough. Sniperino Pepperino, says Knife Master. Someone just made a fake account. That might be too, yeah. How old is the account? Can we see? Do we know how old it is? I don't even know how you look at that. Is that a thing to even do? Probably not. They have 0 followers, 0 following, and 0 videos. I think you're right. I think somebody's trolling us. I think you're right. Who is it? Hearthstone is unfair sometimes. I'm playing at rank 18 and I have no legendaries while I'm versus a guy with a Yashiraj, Lich King Barnes, Madame Goya, and more.
3 months, baby. Greetings from Germany.
Hey, MG13 coach, dude, I really appreciate it. Thanks for the 3 months of support with the Twitch Prime sub. That's awesome. Thanks for continuing to choose me in the world of a lot of great streamers out there who all deserve Twitch Prime subs. I appreciate it, man. And greetings from the United States of America. But it's awesome that you're here from Germany. Whoa! That's a good play. It's also annoying because I used my deadly poison and now I'm like wasting it on this 2-1. That doesn't feel too good. Not to mention I have Assassin's Blade in hand. I just wanted to not float a mana here. Kind of regretting it though. Still have to. I played for 2 weeks and I'm free to play and I have 7 legendaries. Whoa, dude. That's crazy. And, yeah, sorry about your Barnes, Madame Goya experience, Aiden. That's tough. I know when I was a new player, I felt the same way a lot. Like, why does this guy have all the good cards and he's playing at my rank? Really frustrated me. So clearly this dude is doing something wrong. What is he doing down here with me? He has to be better than this. That's a good card to burn. That's okay. And that's okay. Yeah, that's pretty good burns. This could be insane this turn. Play a 4-mana taunt. Play Sinjin Shieldmaster. Do it. Do it. Backstab into Vilespine? Volcanic Potion. Into Dagger Mastery. Okay. Yeah, that was a fine play. Gonna hit him real hard now. That's a good burn. That's a good burn. Nah, that's a pretty good card to lose. That sucks. Hey, Appleson, dude. How's it going? Hey, read us in chat. Have you had any issue with Hearthstone dropping frames? I don't think so, no. It's feels pretty smooth to me right now. Oh my goodness gracious. Hello, sir. That's a couple good cards, but he's at 9 health, so sort of okay with that. You're seeing why Keening Banshee is actually a pretty okay card. It's hit him for what, 10 right now? Soon to be 15 maybe? Not bad at all. We can get through the next taunt he plays, so I don't know how he survives this. Frost Elemental. Well, he actually is alive right now. We're 1 off lethal. Shoot. Right, we can do 8? Yeah, we're 1 off. We'll still do it, that's fine. It makes this a threat for the rest of the game. I only have 4 cards left, but he's at 1 health, so should be okay. it's not too bad. We should be alright. What beats me here? Spreading Plague, maybe? For a little bit, at least. No, even Spreading Plague is lethal. We kill him. So Spreading Plague's fine. Vanish! How do you heal out of the weapon range? You got a taunt. But you know you give me a Black Knight back. Oh, no, wait, no, that's not... that's not right. I won't do it. Alright. God, I love these fast Keening Banshee wins. That card's pretty much won me 2 games so far. Alright, so 4 wins is kind of where I was expecting this to be. Time to forget this account ever existed. Sure, Shady Kid. I mean, waving at Fat, who hasn't commented since Shady Kid was made. You think I don't know? I know. I know what's up. I spent probably $100 on Hearthstone, but I still don't have even close to a full collection. Just find cards you like and save your dust for legendaries. I think that's good advice. My opponent just played Dirty Rat on turn 2 and got out my Lich King. Wow, Ponegip. That pretty much instantly means concession, right? Did they just concede immediately? Because that's what I would do. Oh, I clicked it! You saw me click it! I clicked it! I need a review! Chat, I need a review! You totally saw me click it. I clicked it and then I hit the button. No. It's mysterious. See, it's not waving. I see, I see. Alright. I just like to blame waving because he turned 3 Call of the Wild in me. So it's pretty much everything's his fault always. But you guys saw me click this. I know you did. We didn't see anything. Hey, MTG Mind, how's it going? Alright, that's really good. Pretty much ruins my curve. We gotta take this. The Rune Forge could actually be really good on 4, just as a big body. So, in case he whiffs this turn with hero power or whatever. Maybe he plays a 2 attack minion. There's a lot of reasons this becomes a very powerful turn. We have a very high value hand, and looks like we're going to survive into turn 5-6 range, at least pretty easily. So we're going to start hitting our powerful cards soon. Kind of a free attack. It's nice. It's cool. I was doing it anyway because, you know, you don't want to waste a charge for the Assassin's Blade, but it's just totally free. If these two things work together, that would be cool. I mean, they do, but they probably won't. I think he just kills this 5-3 here. Have any tips, Regis, for dual class arena? It's tough. It's pretty much the same tips I would normally have, right? That's scary. What do we want him to get here? Like, I don't know. Not Army of the Dead. Not Doom Pact. Probably want him to get, like, not Frostmourne for sure. We probably want him to get, like, Death Coil. Something like that. What's the other one? Did I forget one? Eater of Secrets. Wow. Okay. That's a pretty good, Cabal Shadow Priest target. I don't feel any urgency to kill that or attack into it or anything. Regis does a fake out click. Oh, we got it clipped. Let's see. Did I click it or not? I want to see the mouse depress on the card. Let's review this clip. I don't see... Oh, there's my mouse. Oh, it's clicking! Oh, it hadn't... I clicked a half a millisecond! Oh my god, that is an insane... Please, God, give me Cabal Shadow Priest. Just one time. That's all I ask of you. Just once. These are good to stall out this 8-8. It's a pretty good play. I mean, it didn't go anywhere, so that's nice, but... Still pretty good stall. Makes the attack feel far less valuable. I clicked it a millisecond before it activated. My mistake. Mistake, you could add a 2-1 life to 2-1 minion in the same life total. When?
It only cost my soul.
Oh, backstab and trade into the wolf. And then, oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. That was a mistake. Yeah, you're right. I see it. I see it now. I do think Tentacles is going to give me the most raw value this game. Do I want to cast it here, though? Do we hold? I think we just go face. Make him have the meteor. Yeah, you're right, whoever said that, Ordulips. Yep, I see it now. We didn't, or I didn't calculate the attack falling off of the dude. Aha! After the direwolf died. I was thinking it was going to die to the trade no matter what, so. Crypt just posted a video on YouTube with advice on dual class arena. Well, there you go. That should be where you go then. That'll give you everything you need to know. If that doesn't die... Oh my god, really? Is that lethal? No, not quite. Crap. That's not lethal, is it? We can attack one. We hit him for 16. We might as well. Who cares if he gets this if he's dead to Holy Fire? Does this change it? No.
Let me change your mind.
think this is totally fine, right? Just hit him for 16. I don't think there's a lethal here, is there? Assassinate leaves me with 4 mana. That doesn't change anything.
By the light.
Okay. As long as he doesn't somehow heal out of 5 range. Certainly possible as a priest mage, but we have the assassinate or the mind control to clean up afterwards. And this doesn't get to attack, thankfully, so it's just kind of floating there. It's one of the worst things about Embrace Darkness. The minion doesn't get to attack. It's so garbage. And it's just useless. If you got to attack with it, it'd be terrifying. Yeah, we can mind control it back for lethal. That'd be fun. Holy Fire also is possible. So we'll just see. Holy Fire has helped us 3 or 4 games here get the lethal. Just that raw damage is so valuable. One will learn more watching Regis for a minute than Crypt for an hour. I don't know about that. I think the difference is Crypt doesn't always narrate his thought process quite as often. But I'm sure his thought process is more valuable. He's incredible at Arena. You just kind of have to read between the lines a little bit more, I'd say. GG. Should we mind control for lethal? Yeah, I guess that's more fun. You want my 8-14, do you? Too bad, buddy. Alright, 5 wins with this deck I think is reasonable. That's good. We've had a couple opportunities to go all in for damage and got rewarded for it. Which always feels nice when you make a bold move and still win the game. Regis, I just had the worst arena experience of my life. I got an awesome deck with Yashiraj and 2 UIs and lost all because of the stupid Banshee. I just went into fatigue. Yeah, that's sad, dude. Sorry to hear that. There's a lot of 10 drops. Are you worried you drafted a little too many 10 drops? I know UI is very powerful, as is Yashiraj, but without consistent ramp, I'm worried you might have had too many 10 drops, killing your hand a lot. Not sure. Crypt narrates his thought process. Well, yeah, sure. Like I said, though, may not do it as much. Maybe more. I don't watch Crypt enough to say. Or watch myself enough to say. To compare. Either way, Crypt is definitely a better arena player. Crypt talks and explains more when on YouTube videos. There you go. That's where you learn, apparently. This is interesting. Do we ever find a turn where this works together, though? I don't really think so. But you play this on 3 with the weapon, play this on 4, it could work. Let's keep it. Let's do it. Nakasushi, dude, thanks for the 100 bits! That's pretty nice, man. I've never seen Crypt and Regis in the same place at the same time. Never seen who at the same time? This isn't Regis. I definitely haven't been discovered. You guys definitely don't know my secret. I don't know what you're talking about. Do I look anything like Crypt? No. Who's this Crypt person you're talking about? Never heard of him. Sure. That looks like a good turn to pass. This is a bad hand. Real tough. A lot of weird cards. Regis is nice because less people watch, so he reads your comments more and you feel special loved. Oh, you are special loved. Not just special, but special and loved. Big difference. So Deadly Poison might still be the line after we trade and re-weapon on 3. That still looks like the best play here. Into 4. Get the value off the extra Deadly Poison charge. Into 4. Maybe this in 5. Maybe this on 5. We save the coin that way. It's a pretty good Deadly Poison target. And not that threatening of a minion, thankfully. It's like a couple extra points of damage that I want to take. But still dies to what we're trying to do. So I like that it fits our line. Warlock. I don't think he buffs that or anything anyway. I only got the notification that it went live now, Regis. I'm so sorry, Kiko, man. I tweeted it out, so hopefully in the future, if you're able to follow me on Twitter or check Twitter regularly, that could help. I also put in the sub Discord to help you guys find out, but I know it's not easy to check all those spots. I'm doing my best, though. Sucks that you missed some, but no worries. There's always VODs, and you're here now, and that's all that really matters. Okay, so this actually looks really good. Trades into the Yeti. We save a charge.
All I know is that I've hit rank 10 for the first time this season, and I feel like a much better player since watching you.
Thanks, Rachel Sid. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Congrats on the new achievement. You'll be rank 5 before you know it. I feel like the difference between rank 10 and rank 5, once you start hitting new milestones and ranks, it all starts to snowball in your brain, and you start figuring out, and you start seeing the lines. And it's like, before you know it, you're rank 5, and then before you know it, you're rank 2. It's coming. Trust me, it's on the way. Well, this guy is kind of cool, but also kind of not cool, because he'll go to 4 health, and then he won't trade very effectively into the Despicable Dreadlord. I kind of want to slam the Frozen Crusher. And then we have another 6-drop to follow. Let's just throw this dude down. Maybe it trades. Maybe not. Probably goes in at 7 health no matter what this turn. We probably go to 15, which is kind of scary. We need him to play, like, what do we want him to play? Like a Gurubashi Berserker is probably the best possible card for him to play. Or Scaled Nightmare would be pretty good. I would certainly... Tuskar Fisherman, hey, that's actually not bad. I'll take that one. Think we like that better than Loot Hoarder? Or do we? Not sure that we do. Gonna have to think about that a little bit. Which do we prefer with the Cabal Shadow Priest? I think we prefer the Tuskar Fisherman because we're gonna back. No, we don't want him to get the card draw. He's almost out of cards. I think we're gonna take this one. 100%. Deny him the card draw. He has life tap though, but still, he has plus some health. I think this is right.
I am using Aggro Druid though with my new beautiful patches. I hope the Hearthstone gods will forgive me.
Nice, Rachel said. Yeah, no, I don't think Druid's is bad anymore. I don't personally begrudge Druid players at the moment. And if I did, it would really just be Jade. At the beginning of the expansion, I definitely did, but not anymore. While watching you... Regis loves the jerk says, while watching you play, I keep wanting to explode those pumpkins, and I keep clicking them unconsciously and pausing the video. No worries, dude. Here, I'll get you. The pumpkins are dead. They're all dead. Don't. Wait, what did he do now here? He played Courier into Glyph. Okay. Not much mana left here to work with. Looks like we have a good trade. Or not. Mortal Coil and Jerk. Backstab still looks fine, though. Backstab and a Bog Creeper, I think, is good. I like that for the heal that it represents. Okay. You have a lot of pressure on board. 14, 18, 21, 23 damage, 24 damage right now if everything were to live. Is it possible? I doubt it. This is a very susceptible target here. Guess I should have put this in the middle, probably. Could have done that. We didn't play around Meteor very well. He didn't have it last turn, so he would have had to get it off the Glyph. What is this? What do we think this is? Okay, there's a decent chance we have lethal here. Tuskar Fisherman, okay. If it's vaporized, though, is a man. If it's life tap helps even more. All right, we need to go for it. The game is gonna end too soon otherwise. Is it? You guys think it's Could it possibly be Ice Block? If it's Ice Block, do we care what it's popped at? Yeah, we actually do care what it's popped at, so we might want to use the Holy Nova here instead of the Veteran. Oh no. kind of forgot about Counterspell. We should have Counterspelled first. No, but God, no! No, I'm dead to Pyroblast! He very distinctly put me to 10. Oh no, I think we're gonna lose. And it's my fault. Oh boy. I think we're gonna lose and it's my fault. We could have won with Archerist. My plan, right, was make sure we put him at 1 for the ice block. So the problem was if we Archerist first and attack, it puts him at a weird number for our following turn after the ice block. So I wanted to make sure we put him at 1, but by the time we oh, 9 mana, you can't Pyroblast. Oh, you're right, that's good. That's good. There's still other things, but probably not after this. He's clearly going for the defensive route. Oh my god. So we were almost dead. Jeez. We're still going to win, I think, right? It's 5. Maybe not. This probably wins. Yeah, this wins me the game. Woo! Not punished. Oh my god. So scary. We almost screwed that one up, boys. Woo! Woo! So scary. So I mean, theoretically we should have played around Counterspell just as much as Ice Block by testing the Holy Nova first, and then playing the Archer's Veteran if the Holy Nova didn't go through, as opposed to just blanketly assuming Ice Block was our only denier. Kind of thought we had enough damage both ways, but not if you wait and cast the Veteran last after attacking. So that was an error for sure. Dude, I just opened a Golden Antonidas. Not sure what I'm going to do with him, but pretty cool. Yeah, Phaedros, that's awesome. I mean, Quest Mage is okay, but not great right now. Always can do that, but... See you, Krispy Kreme Diet, dude. Thanks for stopping by. The lag, says George Plays. I don't know what that means, George. Is it laggy for you? It's not laggy for me. Perhaps it's laggy for you. What is the best class combos? I don't remember off the top of my head, but there was a pretty good post on Reddit about that. Like the top win rates for the dual class arena. I've been having a lot of success using Rogue, I know. And a little bit... with Warlock as well for the hero power. I don't know where that post was, though, on Reddit. I'm looking right now. It will probably be below all the memes and stuff, because it's actually valuable. Like it's something you can learn from, so it will be below all the meme videos and the highlights and stuff. Yeah, I can't find it. I don't know where it's at, but Rogue has been my most successful combo. A little bit of Druid, a little bit of Warlock has been good. And guys, we're up to 6 wins. I think that's really respectable for this deck. I'm quite happy with that result. I did not think we'd get this far. Are you playing on Europe? No, this is America. I definitely play on America 99.9% of the time. The only time I play on EU is when, well, we're probably going to end up Shadowward painting that. I think it's fine. It's a lot of value bundled into that little dude. I mean, there is an argument, I guess, that you could kill it anyway with your weapon. But I don't want him drawing all those cards. I think we're fine to just hold here. Do we want to weapon that down over 2 turns? Play the Banshee next turn. Take 6 damage from it. That's 22. He seems to have a more aggressive deck. We're going to have a good tempo swing with a Prophet. Removal for something big if it comes out on like 5, like a Hydra. I think we'll go ahead and attack this. Hey, Derplord. I was thinking 2 wins. Man, no faith. Hardcore punished for the trade. Ooh. Hello, that's a good card. Coin becomes really bad with Keening Banshee. But, Let's try it. I'm hoping he trades into it, right? He won't, because people just avoid this card like the plague. They never want to kill it for you. Oh, never mind. He's going to kill it for me. Cool. It's a pretty weak play from him. Thankfully. We're taking a lot of free damage, though, which is certainly scary. We're going to swing hard, though, with Cabal and Nerubian. Is the plan. We need him to play a what? Spikered Steed would be fine. Not Spikered Steed. 2 attack minion would be great. Righteous Protector's fine. We'll take that. Oh, we'll take the Tentacle instead, actually. That's even better, sir. Thank you, sir. What's that they say about swinging for the fences? This is a swing turn, boys. That is one heck of a swing turn. I knew it. Regis, you should craft Highlander Priest or Big... should I craft Highlander Priest or Big Priest? Even though the new expansion will be out in a month. Well, that just depends, right? Like, how much are you going to be buying packs in the near future? Like, are you going to be able to get more cards? Are you going to be able to get stuff when the new expansion comes out? We are not about to get Equality Consecrated right now. That is a swing turn. I thought we had a swing turn. This dude actually has the swings. Oh, that's not that big of a swing. Yeah, that's still a little annoying, I guess, but... Oh, hello. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Yeah.
By the light.
Why didn't he trade into it? I don't understand. When you know I have the weapon. It didn't matter. We were gonna buff something, right? But... It just gave me the taunt to protect the 1 health. Oh no! That's why! Oh, that explains it. That'll do it. Whoopsie. Okay, that's a good assassinate target as any, I think. Yeah, we gotta clear the board for Spike Ridge, I guess. Let's go ahead and coin the Haunter here. It's just more attack value, right?
By the light.
Also 1 extra damage face. Hey, Eeps Watcher, how's it going? Rita, should I craft Highlander Priest or Big Priest, even though... Oh, I already answered that. Oh, boy. This guy's got a deck already. He's got one of them decks, alright. I'm actually pretty happy to see that. We're basically just going all in right now. We gotta kill this guy soon. Holy Fire gives me the opportunity to do that. It's 10, 14, 15, 20 damage. He probably attacks into the 5-3 here. He heals to 22, goes down to 17, and then we only have 9, 10, 15 damage. So we are still a little bit shy on damage. Holy Nova would put me on lethal. That's about it. Maybe a Shadow Madness if we were to somehow get that. What is he going to do here? Another dude? But why would you play this first? Oh, Defile. Wow! That is so good! This is the best turn I've ever seen! Sure.
By the light.
That's such a good turn. Oh my god. We kind of played into it, I guess, but... you don't think about Uther the, the Epic Blade typically having Defile. He did. He definitely does. I know this ties to the weapon, but we needed to kill it, and we need the card off of it as well, actually, so... Oh my god! He's like only got a couple cards, but they're always the best card! Can we afford to embrace darkness that? I think so, right? It's 7, 8 damage, you'd need 6 damage. Is there anything off this that's really good? Just to reduce the amount of damage or something, maybe? Because we have the mana to do... Like, we could clearly just Drake and clear the board, and this wouldn't die to the Drake, right? Like, the Drake wouldn't die to this. They'd trade together. But I'm sort of feeling greedy for, like, an Embrace Darkness line on this. Maybe with the Holy Fire, Drake is just better, because we can Holy Fire this off and theoretically keep a Drake alive. We should be able to keep up with the 2/2s just fine if we stabilize with the Drake here. Let's Shadow Visions first. Assassinate's also really powerful here. I guess I'm just going to assassinate that. We can kill multiple 2/2s with the Drake, so I think this is even better. Regis, do you think Raza Priest is currently oppressive? Well, its win rate is actually fairly balanced right now. I think the deck's kind of annoying to play against when they hit their stuff, of course. But I don't think it's particularly oppressive right now, no. Well, that's just about as annoying as the other one, but not quite. So we have 10 damage. This probably has to trade. I don't know how he takes advantage of this particularly well.
No peace, no rest.
Blessed Champion on that. Wow. That's actually a pretty crazy good play. Holy crap.
Aha!
Are you serious? Now I have nothing good to do. Man. I gotta play these out. I mean, I gotta play minions out. Just to get ahead on board and make sure we keep up with these dudes. Like, I know that this is not a particularly valuable poisonous, but it might mean the 2/3 can't be traded into because he needs to kill the poisonous, right? Tough, though, man. Blessed Champion. Was that in? It's just in his deck, too. Wow. Such a bad card. He actually got a lot of value out of it, though. Okay, we can Holy Fire that guy, no problem. Acolyte of Agony is actually pretty solid just for the body on board. This is a good turn. Really wanted to use that face, right? But it's okay. We're ahead on board. We have a single target removal card that could be pretty swingy for us. Like if he plays Tyrion or something good. We might have to use this anyway, depending on what we draw, but... Zubat. Okay, Shadow Madness. Is that ever lethal? 4, 6, 9. Not quite. Do we... Are we okay with just leaving that alive? Like, we can Shadow Madness the 2/2 and weapon, of course, to kill his entire board. Hit face for... I think that's fine. We don't need to overthink this one. We're going to heal a ton off of this guy, so... Taking the damage is not too bad. And we're close. We're close. Can you play Big Priest after this arena so I can choose if I want to craft it or not? I might be able to play it some. Yeah, I don't mind. It's a pretty fun deck. It's annoying. Regis, I was bored last night and tried to see if Akinator would guess you. He didn't, but I did add you for any future people who use you. Nice. Cool. That's interesting. So I wasn't on the... that should be lethal, right? Or if not lethal, just an insanely good play. Not quite lethal, I guess. Shoot. But we're in an awfully nice position. We're gonna get 7 wins with this freaking deck, guys. That's awesome. I really didn't think so. Famous last words, right? Deathwing into something. No, Deathwing would kill him, so that'd be fine. I don't know how he gets out of this. Light in the darkness, that's scary. He needs a taunt, though. And it has to kill me in 2 turns. Be playable for 8 mana.
Thank you.
I like this guy. Well done. I like this guy. He's got some sauce. He's got some jokes in him. That's fantastic. 7 wins. It's really good, I think. Very, very happy. That was a tough game. Why don't you just take the 3/3? Because we couldn't have killed it, right? We could have just attacked it into the 2/2. It's not permanent. It's just for the turn. Shadow Madness is. So we would have been stuck with a 3/1 on the other side of the board. We wanted to clear his board, not just go for face. Like, we didn't have lethals, so we needed to deal with the board. Okay. Yeah, I love Black Knight, but we definitely need to play for curve first. The 2/2 Wisp for the win. Yeah, it was good. Could you play at least Starseeker, please? Well, I got a request to play Big Priest. That sounds like that's going to be it. I don't think you can squeeze Elise into Big Priest. She's too dead of a draw. So, I guess not right now, no. we need to coin? No, we're not an aggro deck. All our value comes late, so coin into one of these is much, much better than coining out a 2-drop early. He's probably just going to hero power anyway, so. I bet his deck is similar to mine. Late game oriented. That mind control on the Bone Drake is what won us that game, by the way. That was the turning point. Even though the Bone Drake just died for free, basically, it denied him a card and got me a card. And that made all the difference. That's why we won. Guys, by the way, if you're watching on YouTube, if you don't know, I'm also streaming live on Twitch right now. And you are certainly welcome to hop over to Twitch and give me a follow on Twitch. I do have to say I'm way more active with Twitch chat than YouTube chat. It's a little bit easier for me to stick to one chat primarily. And not only that, but the chatters on Twitch are way more active too. So if you want to hang out with some great Hearthstone folks, there's a lot of us over here on Twitch talking, etc., etc. So I would encourage you to check out the link below my face to my Twitch and make the move over. Not to mention, of course, your name will also appear on screen if you follow my Twitch stream or follow my Twitch channel. Your name will pop up, which is a nice little bonus too. Get some love, get some recognition, etc., etc., etc. There are currently 114 people watching on YouTube. Oh yeah, Skipperino linked it too, so there you go. Skipperino's doing work.
Aha!
Kicking butt on YouTube chat, I see. Why was that guy taking so long to
Aha!
weapon up? It's really weird. Shadow Visions. We're also more handsome and witty. Well, I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, of course. I mean, duh. Duh. Makes it easier to kill to backstab, I guess. Kinda sucks, but I need to play stats. Do not have anything I want to play on 5 right now. Assassinate will not be good on a 4-drop, probably. Unless somehow he got like a 4-mana 7/7. Which is also not possible. So I hope I can do more than just weapon next turn. Something like a Shadowed Pain or Shadow Visions might help a lot. Of course, the 4-drop would be good. Even Working Greaser would be just fine. Runeforge Hunter, Keening Banshee, all would be okay. We're in a nice leading position, but it makes me really nervous about what his hand includes. My god, what cards are up there? Hey Regis, this is Terraria Player 101. Longtime lurker, just wanted to say I just got to rank 2 for the first time using a lot of tips from your guide to reach legend, so thanks a bunch and wish me luck getting to legend. Nice, dude! Oh, there it is. That's what we were worried about. It totally sucks. Shadow Madness is useless, so this is indeed just going to be a weapon turn. This guy's taking a really long time to make obvious plays. I don't know why. Such a good play. Shouldn't have taken much. Could there have really been that many thought processes going on there? And yeah, Terraria, dude, you're gonna do it. Good luck. You got 3 or 4 days left, so I think you'll be just fine, man. I have all the faith. I believe. I believe. Alright, this is gonna be a tough game, I feel like. He's a lot of cards in hand. I'm assuming they're pretty high quality. Whoa, look at all the new YouTube followers. Jason the Turtle, Myron Cosma, Zillanella, Conacour04, Tim Barkello, Andrew Wee, Mateo, All the Live. Thank you guys for the follows, everybody. I appreciate it. Also, Derp Lord, thanks for the bits cheered earlier, man. Just a couple bits, but they still count, right? Regis, I'm stuck at rank 9. Can you give me some hints to reach higher ranks? Hey, Skellybug, dude. Thanks for the pseudo follow. Chiming in with the Antonitis. Tips. Play to your outs. Don't just play not to lose all the time. Sometimes you gotta play to win. Make sure you're playing a good deck. What else is a good idea? I don't know. I need to make another video of like actual gameplay tips. Oh man, is this guy watching the stream? Like, again, I'm just like so anti-stream sniping callouts, but this is just taking forever. Prep into Mimic Pod. That's a little late in your turn to to start that, but okay, all right. Hey, it worked. Still just don't have a good turn. This is not exactly the Shadow Word Pain target I'm looking for here, but we gotta play fast just to make up for this guy. I have a whole new deck. Can you please look at it? Yeah, if you link it, I'll take a look. I just started playing Hearthstone, and I'm planning to go completely free to play. Any tips to get dust fast? I think your best bet is always Arena if you're good at Arena. You can definitely get a lot of dust and a lot of rewards in Arena very quickly if you play well. I think we can assassinate safely here. You know, as I take a look at this deck, and like I said, it's really bad. Any deck with like 2 assassinates isn't that bad. We have some pretty garbage cards mixed in here, but we have a Mind Control, a Bog Creeper, a Black Knight, 2 assassinates, a Cabal Shadow Priest. Like, that's, you know, we've got some stuff to work with. I think we might have undersold the deck's quality a little bit. Probably wasn't as hard to get to 7 wins as we thought. I think it's a pretty decent deck.
Hey Regis, any tips on drafting better in Arena?
Well, I mean, I think using tools and tier lists is definitely your first bet. If you're not using things like Hearth Arena or the Grin and Goat guys, like the Light Forge tier list, you should. And if you're really, really invested in any given Arena run, I think you should go to even greater lengths than I do during your draft. Like, I kind of draft quickly just for the sake of... you know, creating content and being entertaining. But honestly, I think taking your time with the draft and really thinking through your picks is very, very valuable. And you can do things like, of course, just use the Hearth Arena app to get started, but you can go beyond that. Like, you can look up really a lot of information. Look up second opinions and also think a lot more in-depth about synergies and curve than I tend to. So that would be it. But I would also say don't focus too much on like high roll synergies. Like, don't try to do crazy stuff with your draft. Like, you know, like, oh, I'm going to get Blood Bloom and Ultimate Infestation. It's going to be amazing. Like, in other words, I would probably, well, I don't know if I'd draft Blood Bloom because it's inconsistent, right? But if you have an Ultimate Infestation already, sure. But the other way around, it might be risky. But in general, just... don't try to do sneaky or cute stuff. Just go for the good cards and the value cards. And the same thing can be said about your play, too, I think. Like, sometimes I try to be too cute and people try to be too cute. But I think a lot of times just playing the biggest thing on curve often has really good results in Arena. I guess this is kind of the best Embrace Darkness turn in the world, right? Theoretically, shouldn't be able to kill that very easily. So, do I Shadow Visions with my mana here? Guess we can get another Assassinate. It's always really good. Clearly he has a lot of big cards. Man, this guy stays so much that I can make a coffee and create a coffee company. Oh, I know, he's really slow, right? Can he actually kill it, though? I mean, that's the right attack. Just damage both of them, of course. That's really smart, obviously. But can he kill it? If not, I'm going to get a huge asset that trades into something and kills something. And is 4 attack against Priest, which is pretty cool. But also Rogue, so that doesn't make much of a difference. Dark Speaker. Oh, okay, that's sort of not a big deal to me. Do we just backstab trade here? Or no, wait, we can steal the 2/2 as well. Yeah, we might as well just steal the 2/2 and trade in. Oh, this can't attack yet. I always forget this can't attack right away. Shoot. So we'll just trade in the 6/4, I guess. After stealing the 2/2 here. Do we put anything else into this to make sure it lives, like a Power Word Tentacles? I don't think we need to. We're a little susceptible to Holy Nova, of course, but it's alright. What we're really susceptible to is the fact that I have 0 minions in my hand. I have all spells. That's unheard of in Arena. For how long will you stream? About another 2.5 hours or so, actually. Potion of Madness is pretty good, and he has 2 of those. Okay. So we need to play around Potion of Madness for the rest of the game. Which really shouldn't be too hard. We don't have many minions left. Maybe should have went ahead and deadly poisoned just to get more damage through. I don't know. We'll see. We do have some 2 attack dudes left, though. Plague Scientist, Friendly Bartender, Archer's Veterans. So we got to think about it. It's not totally out of the equation. Can you play Big Hunter after this arena run? Oh, by the way, who was it that was going to link the deck? I feel like I never saw it. Laxus, did you ever link your deck, dude? I never caught a link. Feel free to send it to my Twitter or Discord or something, though, if you want to as well. Okay, crap. Well, shoot. We have a mind control? No, we don't have a mind control. This is fine. Do we play the Acolyte, or we actually just let him burn his weapon first? I guess it's a 6 health swing. It's actually kind of valuable to hit him to 13 here. We're gonna chip him away quite a bit. And he's not a priest, remember, he's actually a rogue, so... I mean, he could have greater healing potion or something, right? Some sort of heal out of priest, but it's not his hero power, so... This theoretically does eventually win the game, just the 1 attack here. As long as he's taking chip damage constantly. Bracketed Operative. That's a little harder to deal with. I think we just let it go, right? We can kill it next turn if we need to, but we also might just have lethal. So, let's just do that. By playing a stealthy dude. We need Shadow Madness. Well, Holy Fire, there's a lot of ways here we just kill him, right? So, this is 13. This is maybe even more. Looks like we're just going to kill him. Cool. What do you know, guys? 8 wins. Wow! I'm really happy with 8 wins right now. This is great. That was a tough game. That guy had a lot of value. Big swing with a mind control, but we still had it. All spells and you didn't pick Lyra. Yeah, but I mean, think about the cost of most of those spells too. It would have been tough still. The Black Knight has not really done much for us because we haven't hardly drawn it. Think about how rarely we've drawn the Black Knight. I feel like we've only played it once, but I don't think we've drawn it more than once. It has been buried in the deck. Sucks. This is a really good card. This guy scares me. I don't know. Seems like a lot of shenanigans could occur here. You guys know how I feel about them shenanigans. Had my first 11-win arena today. I suspect it has to do with Regis's in-depth arena strats. Congrats, Murdoch, dude. I'm happy to hear that it's working out for you. Happy to help, of course. Wish I could give you guys all my powers. I would win 0 games every time if I could make you guys win more. Okay. That's a dude. I think we're okay to play this. If he coined it, he probably wants to play another 2-drop, which we can punish with Archer's Veteran pretty well with the hero power on 3. In other words, I don't think he's going to hero power trade here. I think he's going to play another minion. Like I said.
Aha!
He won't trade here because he doesn't want to empower my hero power. Perfect. We don't actually need... It doesn't really matter, I guess. I don't know. We'll hold. We'll hold. We have the Rune Forge, so holding makes a lot of sense here. He made his hero power now. He has the secret hero power. Seems like a decent turn, but that puts me on Rune Forge Hunter ahead on board, which is really nice. WTF 8 wins? I know, right? I did not... most people are saying this is like a 3-win deck. We have certainly exceeded that expectation. I'm 99% sure the way he played this, it's Redemption. But he might also be trying to troll me into Redemption. I think we just have to check Noble Sack every time here. And if it's not, we'll just go face. Okay, so we're rewarded. Indeed, noble sack. Still no turn 5 play, and we have so many 5-drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 5-drops. We always miss it. It's like a third of our deck, but we always miss the 5-drops. Poor opponent played Doomguard and discarded the DK Hunter. I'm trying to figure out how he got all those things together. That's a lot of stuff coming out at once there, but alright. Yeah, I actually think attacking first and then swapping this is pretty good. 3-5 is solid. And I don't want the 2-4 to die. I want it to live to grab it with the Cabal Shadow Priest next turn, so it's probably going to be a 2-2 after trading into this Crazed Alchemist. But that's still something to grab. Now, granted, I think Paladin has some pretty good targets to grab with the Cabal Shadow Priest, but playing on curve and just hitting him a lot is also really valuable. My only 12 runs was probably mostly due to the ridiculous deck, honestly, not as much as my skill. I felt that way with my first ever 12-0 run. I think I've gotten a lot of 12 wins with, you know, good decks, but not amazing decks. But my first ever 12-0 run, which I think was on stream, we had, was it that crazy Druid? I feel like it might have been. Man, he actually has some good clears here. Sucks. I think we still want to play this guy. Maybe we just play Worgen Greaser instead. Just weapon. Save this for some real swing value later. This is something that's hard for Paladin to deal with. Are there gonna be any targets later, though? Or is this just gonna be a dead card and I'm gonna regret this, is the question. There almost certainly will be good targets later. Druid has a lot. Paladin has a lot. I think we're just gonna go this route. This is a little greedy, I think. But I want to get damage onto the board right now. That's my main goal. We can hit him for 9 next turn. Win in a couple turns, essentially. Maybe he plays a Stegodon here. That's a good Cabal target, like I said. I'll take it. Shadow Madness is interesting, too. I guess we have to sack the Greaser in here. Just to take the Harvest Golem. Am I better off maybe just playing the Bog Creeper? Could also Assassin's Blade for a turn, but then that's just a really dead turn. Shadow Madness also just a dead turn. It doesn't actually do anything. So I think we'll just sack and steal. It's fine. We were definitely a little rewarded for waiting. It's a 10 times better minion. Loxus, I still don't see your list, man. I think you're talking about it, but I'm not sure I see it just yet. That's a cool play. Maybe this will make a good Assassin's Blade turn. Just get a good minion kill out of it. That'd be nice. Also get the damage loaded up. Unfortunately, that's all we'll get to do, though. Are we better off just taking a trade because it's Paladin and they don't have great removal for 1-attack minions? Druid and Paladin both also lack single target removal for Bog Creeper. I think this is better. Use this last charge, set up the Assassin's Blade with a Shadow Madness next turn for lethal or something. This is 6, 10, 12, it's 18 damage available. Maybe even more if we just go this route instead, although this is only by itself, so it's 1 less damage, I guess. But also an option. That's our Shadow Madness. That's our Shadow Madness for lethal. Cool. Thanks, buddy. That'll do it. Wow, that was brutal. What a good turn. Jeez. 9 wins with this deck, guys. I just don't understand. We don't have any 2-drops. Look at this. Oh, well, we have some 2-drops. We don't have any 3-drops. Weird curve. Man, 9 wins, though. No DK. No Bone Mare. Black Knight that we've only seen once, and we're still at 9 wins. I'm pretty happy. Regis, I got a golden Nat Pagel. What would you recommend? Almost died. Hiccup there, burp or something. I got a golden that bagel. What would you recommend crafting? I thought about Leroy or Keleseth. Yeah, so here's my crafting list right now, guys. My top 10 legendaries right now are number 1, Thalnos, number 2, Leroy, number 3, Patches, number 4, Keleseth, number 5, Lich King, 6, Gul'dan, 7, Edwin, 8, Aya, 9, Shadow Reaper Anduin, and 10, Alexstrasza. So that would put Leroy above Keleseth. Primarily because Leroy is going to be in standard format forever, whereas Keleseth rotates out. So he has a much higher resiliency in my mind. Well, actually, longevity, I guess, is the phrase. Because, I mean, Keleseth still has like a year and a half, right? He's going to be around a long time in standard format, but technically Leroy still takes the edge, and Leroy also just gets played a lot as well, much like Keleseth. Did Lex link his list? Maybe I missed it. Oh yeah, I got one of those. What do you know, dude? This is the scenario where Priest hero power is pretty good. Trade heal. If he wants. Also that. We don't have any 3-drops, so we're very unlikely to hit 3 here. 2-drop would be nice even. Oh, this is a real bad hand, guys. We don't have a 4-drop either. Oh boy, this is rough. We desperately need to hit a 4-drop. Keening, Banshee, Runeforge would be okay. Greaser would even be fine. Any 4-drop, really. Something to play. My god, please give me something to play. Shadow Madness is technically a 4-drop, but it's kind of garbage here. We can do a little bit of damage to both of his cards. I think I'll pass. This is so slow. Oh my god. We need the world's best Holy Nova somehow. This needs to take damage somehow. I don't think there's any way for that to happen. I need him to cast Defile. I don't know. No Tyrion. Tyrion is, let's see. Tyrion's number 10 next to. He's right behind. Or no, number 12 behind Malfurion and Alexstrasza. I mean, yeah, they're all tied. So Tyrion's almost in the top 10. Tyrion's actually just not being played a ton right now. Is why. He used to be a little higher on my list, but think about it. He's just not very common at the moment. Murloc Paladin is around, but it's rare right now, even though it should be higher because it's a really good deck. You complain about not having 5-drops. I did. The game heard me. Just a game too late. One match too late. I don't care if we lose at this point, though. 9 wins is insane. I'm incredibly happy. We're also playing Dr. Zoidberg, so it's going to be a tough matchup. He's a doctor. And he's in the future. And he's a crab. So that's a lot to work against there, guys. Is there any way for me to clear here with, like, Shadow Madness plus Crazed Alchemist? Cabal Shadow Priest is interesting, too. It's a big swing, but we're going to take a ton of damage in the meantime. We could grab the Stonehill instead of the Bartender with the Cabal. That actually saves me some health. Could attack into the 4-3. He doesn't... He runs this into the Stonehill, and he has this to attack into this. So we have a 4-5 remaining. This is at 5 health. We can Holy Fire it, but that's our entire turn next turn. Is there a Shadow Madness plus Crazed Alchemist play? Shadow Madness here, Crazed Alchemist to switch it, and then trade here. And then he has just the 4-6 to trade into the 5-2. I think I like that a little better. Oh, no, wait. No, I'm dumb. We'll trade into this one, of course. That also has 3 health. Right idea. Right idea. Just talked through it wrong. Okay. Now Holy Nova will clean up after this trade, which is nice. We gave him a coin, but that's okay. It shouldn't matter a ton. We have Assassinate for anything Yuji plays, like Bog Reaper or something. These to heal are going to be very important. Stabilizing your health total is going to be crucial to win this game, I think. This might actually just be a Holy Fire ping turn. Yeah, I think Holy Fire ping. I mean, we're going to gain enough health off this Holy Fire that hitting the 4-1 won't feel too bad. Giving him another coin, but that's okay. Like I said before. Yeah, this is good. We're ahead. Now we need him to play what? Gurabachi Berserker again. No, Scaled Nightmare. Scaled Nightmare. So you had a list. Did you make a video on that? Not yet, Clashy. It's kind of was supposed to come out today, but I didn't have time this morning. So, I don't know. I gotta figure out a video for today. It probably won't be that, but it will try to be that tomorrow. I think the video will be tomorrow. Top 10 Legendaries to craft, I mean. Wish that had 2 attack. Pretty much every minion moving forward, I'm going to say, I wish that had 2 attack. Well, I don't know if we can take 6. Well, it's Warlock Priest. Who cares? Maybe we can just take 6 to save a minion. It's a pretty garbage minion to save, though, so who cares? It's like we'll save a 2-1. That's bad against Warlock. I don't think so. We'll just assassinate and trade. Call it a day. Re-weapon. This is a good reload by him. Pretty insane. Where is my Black Knight, guys? We are 11 games deep, and I think I've only seen this card 1 time. I don't even think it's been in our hand a second time. I know we've only played it once, but I think we've only seen it 1 time. Somebody'd have to go back through the video and make sure, but I just do not remember playing it. Ugh, this guy keeps having good answers to my stuff. Backstab Holy Nova trade doesn't look too bad at first glance to me. We can play the Assassin's Blade after as well. It's clearly not the greatest Holy Nova in history, but... Oh, nope, we only have 9 mana. We cannot play the Assassin's Blade after. I don't think that changes the play, but makes me a little sad. Kind of wanted this loaded up. 9 mana... This game's only gone to turn 9. I feel like we've played 1,000 turns. How's that possible? Yeah, Lax, you need to hit save on your deck before you try to link it, buddy. There's like a save button up top. He's waiting for the opponent to play a Lich King for the backstab. Ooh, that's a good card. Did he just heal? That is all kinds of shady. What? What is in his hand?
By the light.
What? It was in your hand. I remember you shuffled it. Well, if we mulligan it, then that's a different story. But it's actually only been drawn. Oh my god, here it could be. Right here. Where's our Black Knight? Give it to me. Ugh. Never. Is that a worth of mind control? I guess so. We have other things that we can assassinate later. Where is the Black Knight? How many cards have we drawn without seeing it? Okay. Alright. It's a perfect draw. Unbelievable draw. We desperately needed a 5-mana card to play. So he has 7 cards in hand and 14 in deck. So he has 21 cards. We have 18 cards, basically. 19 cards, right, because of the weapon. So we need our 19 cards to beat his 21 cards. It's going to be tough, because we have some bad junk up here. Shadow Visions can create me a 2nd card, technically. That was... Oh, he's creating a lot of cards now. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, Shadow Visions... What can Shadow Visions get me right now? Just Tentacles? We've already used both Assassinates. So I need to draw Shadow Visions before Tentacles. Or it's... Oh, Embrace Darkness as well, I guess.
Let me change your mind.
Alright, this seems fine. I think we'll hold here. I think this weapon has to kill minions for a little bit at least. We'll see. If we start chipping away this health total, we'll have to use it for face, because it's 12 damage plus 6, and it's 18 damage represented available right now. But we need to make sure that it's able to kill him before that becomes a thing. Did you make a crafting guide for your legendaries? No, maybe you didn't hear my answer, Crafty. I said, I have a list. I wanted to make that video today, but I didn't have time, so hopefully the video will be tomorrow's video. Will be a top 10 legendaries. I'm rank 8. Nice, Blazehawk, man. Good luck on your continued climb on the way to 5. Friendly exchange of dragons, yeah. Well, it's weird. Those were both fairly average mind controls, but we just kind of had to do it. I had to do it more than him because my health total is much scarier right now. He must have just all removal in hand. He's not playing anything proactively, even when he has a chance to be ahead on board. It's weird. Is that like a Shadow Word Pain? Shadow Madness? Another Cabal Shadow Priest? That'd be pretty funny. It's just going to be really hard to win this game. Fell Fire Potion. This guy's AoE is nuts. He's hit me with Dragon Fire, Fell Fire. How many AoE cards has this dude played? Saving the taunt until we need a taunt. I would have played it if we hadn't hit a big dude. But we had a big dude, so we'll just save the taunt. Question is, do we ever hit face with this, or do we wait until we know it can hit a minion? This guy's removal is busted. Well, I don't care about that. I mean, that is going to chip away at me, though, so we kind of need to think about it. Power Word Tentacles. Guess we'll just do this dude now. Hopefully we've burned through most of his removal. It's kind of getting annoying. It's a shame we haven't drawn the smaller stuff to kind of suss out his removal first. Because I bet he would have still used that on even like a Banshee or a Haunter, you know? By the way, Haunter could give this weapon a lot of value. If we can get ahead on board. Yeah, Clashy, well, there will be a new video soon. I promise. Trying to make new videos, guys. It's hard. It's hard to find time for everybody. The stream and the million other things. Is this one actually going to live, guys? Is it going to live? Oh, man. I would have went for the 8-drop, I think. Or, you know, just go ahead and hit Yasharaj. No big deal. Good God. I have to Plague Scientist the Bog Creeper to kill a Yasharaj. But the interesting thing is, like, it's gonna live. It's actually gonna live through the exchange. Which is hilarious. It's not gonna live through much of the exchange, but by God, it's gonna live. I never thought I'd see that play in all my days. I couldn't face tank it though because we died. We were 10. I wasn't allowed to face tank it. That was the problem. We had to use the Bog Creeper. And it needs to live, of course, and we need to kill it, so that's the only line. It's just hilarious how bad it is. Now it dies to a lot of stuff, unfortunately. I need it to be hitting face regularly, and it's not. I don't know how we win this game without it. We'll probably draw a Black Knight, finally, like on the turn he has lethal set up on board. We'll draw the Black Knight, even though there's no taunts available to kill. The Mighty Bog Champ strikes again. I can only 1080. Can you change the quality settings? I don't know what the deal is with the quality settings today. Twitch usually allows people to change the settings freely, but for some reason today they are not. I'm not a full partner, so that might be why. It's like a first come, first serve thing, I think. So I'm stuck. Doom! Man, he has a lot of cards. Can we ever win this in fatigue? There it is. I gotta wait to swing with this. I can't play it just for the stats. I think. Maybe we should have. I don't know. We would have had 13 damage on board. 2 turns we wouldn't quite have killed him, so I don't think it would have helped. We need him to play what? Lich King. No, Lich King would still be too good because he's my card. We need him to play a taunt minion. Mortal Coil? Spirit Lash. Play a big taunt. Not Shadow Ascendant. Not Cabal. I can't kill either of those. It's a really good board. I'm just dead. I actually can't heal through that. Well, that sucks. Now it looks like we should have played Black Knight, but I don't think we had a choice. Well played. 9 wins is pretty solid, guys. I'm happy. I'm happy. What did I say? He'll be sitting in hand when the guy has lethal on board. We're never gonna win this game anyway. This deck is nuts. What's he gonna do now? Oh, there's our Cabal Shadow Priest target. This guy had 2 Shadow Ascendants, 2 Cabal Talon Priests, 2 Blast Crystal Potions, Fell Fire Potion, Dragon Fire Potion. This guy's deck had to be an 80 or a 78 or something crazy. I wish I knew his tier score, because he had just busted cards all game. They just 2 Cabal Talon Priests is enough to win most games. He had Cobalt Scalebane. What else did he have? Mind Control, Primordial Drake. Like, he just had every insane card. And I'm not bitter about it. Like, good for him. That's a nuts deck. I'm jealous, if anything. But he deserved to win. He should go to 12. I'm surprised he's lost 2 games already, honestly. Because it's not even like he was top-heavy. He had Shadow Ascendants and Cabal Talon Priests and stuff. He had a lot of good early game as well. Hey, that's a pretty good pack. Yeah, Corpse Taker, Avalanche, I'll take it. It's not bad at all. And there you go. That was the Priest Rogue Arena run. Pretty cool little run. I'm surprised how many wins we were actually able to find with a deck that at the end of the day didn't think was all that fantastic. So if you guys have any thoughts, comments, or questions on this run, of course, feel free to leave those in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, game on.